explain to me in simple terms why Trump right now has decided that this is the best time to attack Iran. I want to start with you, Andrew. What's your point of view on that? The full picture of what his motivations.
I think the question that you just asked is the most prescient question that we will talk about today. Why? Why now? Why is it being communicated the way it's being communicated? Why was it executed the way it was executed? So why is now the best of all times? I frankly don't think it is. I think that's the narrative that's being communicated to the world and to the public. What Donald Trump did in attacking Iran goes against what the ODNI report assessed for the most likely threats against the United States in the ODNI's 2005 threat assessment. It goes against the Department of War's 2026 National Defense Strategy, and it goes against the White House's National Security Strategy. These massive doctrinal annual assessments for how the United States will protect national security. The attack against Iran goes contrary to all three of those in terms of priority and action. So why now? Why the way that we've done it?
What's the non-logical answer?
It's international pressure with Israel. It's a cheap win after a series of losses.
I have a little bit of a different take, shall I? In other words, like sole presidential authority. This current president is very enraptured with power and with prowess, with effectiveness. And on the heels of Maduro and maybe even the cartel leader in Mexico, I believe that the current president saw a moment of intense weakness that had been building, no doubt. And in warring in general, when looking at it theoretically like someone like myself, the decapitation strike is the ultimate strike. It's literally like it sounds it comes from cut off the head of the snake. And that is exactly what just happened.
Why? Why though? Why?
Well, I cannot tell you why, but I can tell you what we all know that this happened. Like how the CIA and NSA and, probably DIA and NGA, all of these intelligence agencies, of which there are many, not just the CIA, were able to get that information to the president in that exact moment and make that strike and decapitate the leadership that has been in power since 1979.
Is that what's going on here in your point of view?
The 2025 National Threat Assessment that was produced by the ODNI in March, so less than a year old, specifically says that Iran was unlikely to pursue the development of nuclear enrichment or nuclear weapons